So let's tackle the big questions right out of the gate, okay? What is internet marketing and how could you possibly make money online? Let's talk about two terms specifically. Affiliate marketing, which you may have heard a lot of if you're looking to make money online, and internet marketing. And you've probably heard these terms and people sort of incorrectly use them interchangeably. Now, affiliate marketing is essentially selling other people's stuff. I mean, you could be an affiliate for a life insurance company, sell policies over the phone, you can make a commission. That's affiliate marketing. You're a salesperson for that company, but you only make money when you sell something. And you're using telemarketing to make the sales, right? So affiliate marketing, it's a pretty simple concept. We go out, we find things that people want us to sell for them. We make a commission for every sale that we make. So what's internet marketing? Well, just like we use telemarketing in the above example, and that refers to sort of the way that we're going to sell something, well, that's what internet marketing is. It's the way we sell something. Which, by the way, doesn't have to be affiliate marketing, right? I mean, just like we could use telemarketing to sell other stuff, like our own products or services or a retail operation of some kind where we had a stock of items that we've invested in. Well, we can use internet marketing to do something that makes sales other than affiliate marketing also. Now, many times you're using internet marketing tactics to do affiliate marketing because it's kind of the easiest thing to do online. So that's why these terms are often used together so much. But I wanted to be clear that they're really two very different things. Okay. So again, what is internet marketing? It's using online tactics and methods like paid search, search engine optimization, email marketing, article marketing, any of these things, and don't worry if you don't understand these right now, all to capture the searchers online, the people that are browsing the web, right? And then selling those people, those searchers, selling them stuff, selling them affiliate with the affiliate marketing model, or as we discussed, other ways that you can sell your own stuff and your own products and services. It's very similar to a real live business, right? A store that's on Main Street. But there's a couple of incredibly important differences. In a live store, a brick and mortar store, you do the same thing. I mean, you stock other people's stuff for the most part. You track people in off the street or through some kind of advertising phone book. You get them to come into the store and you try to sell them the stuff, right? The big difference with internet marketing is that you don't need to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a store, inventory, advertising, rent, employees, on and on. Your store is really your website. The people that come in off the street are the online searchers, and the stuff that you sell is all inventoried and kept by those other people or companies, at least in the affiliate marketing model. And that's why it's so popular, right? You don't have to have inventory or spend money up front. You just get paid a commission every sale you make. So you could conceivably start up 10 of these or 100 of these businesses. You don't care if one of them doesn't quite work because there's really no risk. There's no barrier to entry. You haven't spent all this money, right? You invested some of your time. It's also incredibly hands-off. You don't have to go to the store every day or worry about hiring people to work there. The internet and technology are your employees. Now let's talk about a simple example of this. Let's say you've started a website about home theater, and you have all sorts of content on there about picking the right TV, the right DVD player, anything about that market. Well, that's your store. Your website is your store. You have, your sort of displays, a nice looking and helpful environment and information, but it's all virtual. And that store is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No one has to man it. They don't have to be there, open it, close it, clean it, pay for the rent. You get the idea. So let's further say that you recommend a particular TV to your readers, or maybe you just run an advertisement, a banner. You've all seen these on sites. And your site points to a vendor that sells that TV and other things. So a customer visits the store, this vendor that sells, through your site, buys something, you get paid a commission. I mean, that's using internet marketing. We have a website. Somehow we got people to visit that website. We'll talk about that. And we sold them on something using affiliate marketing. We just made money online. And it could have even been while you were sleeping. That's how people can say that ridiculous statement, I make money while I sleep. Because I do, as crazy as it sounds, right? Okay, one more thing. I want to talk about what you need for every successful project you do with internet marketing. A project can be thought of as a separate small business. So that home theater site, that was a project. And each project has what we call a sales funnel. And there are 3 components to that. You need traffic, you need people coming into it, you need a website, you need something to sell and offer. We call it a sales funnel because you want to pour customers or visitors right into the top of the sales funnel and get sales out of the bottom. But in the middle, you have to sell them somehow on your website. You must have all three of these things, and they must work perfectly together. So, traffic goes into the funnel, goes to your website, sales pop out the other end. You need these three things, but you don't have to start with any of them in particular. Maybe you start with finding some kind of an offer that you're really interested in, or you found a great traffic technique you like, which we'll get to, or you have an idea or see a website design you think will work. And don't worry if you don't even know what a website is or even remotely understand how to build one. There are lots of ways around that. It's not important where you start, that's my point. Only that you have all three ingredients, and only that the funnel works together, that you get enough traffic going in, that the website sells something well enough, and that the offer pays you well enough that you're making good money. So again, in our home theater example, first the traffic may have come into the top of the funnel because the site shows up when people search on home theater. So we got the top of the funnel covered. The middle of the funnel is this great site with lots of interesting and valuable content and information that makes people want to buy something. And then the sale is made when the customer clicks on the link, through your direct linking or through a banner or something. And there you go. That's a successful project, a successful sales funnel. That is all there is to internet marketing. The concepts anyway. Every single dollar being made online follows this pattern. There are some differences in how you fill the top of the funnel, what kind of website you use, what kind of model you use to sell the stuff, but they all have these three components. So make sure that you understand the funnel and the three components that make up a successful online marketing, internet marketing project. Traffic goes into the top of the funnel, a website is in the middle to try and sell something to someone, and then some sort of product, sale, a lead, a commission comes out of the bottom of the funnel.